This is going to be a demonstration on how to install the sound tube into the firewall grommet. So this is kind of a small mock-up piece that I made, but it would be the same end piece that you'd have here that would go into the firewall. This obviously represents a firewall, and as you can see, the hole that's drilled in the firewall is 1 3/8 inch. That's all the way through on this step bit here. That's the very last, so you go all the way through. Now, some people have a hard time getting the sound tube in, and that's because even though the panel is drilled at 1 3/8 inch, the inside here is more like 1 3/16. So just that little bit there, as you can see, makes it hard to stab it through. So here's a little trick, so you don't have to sit there and try to like pinch it down and then pinch it and push it in, is you take some electric tape. This stuff really works, and you hang it over the edge just a little bit, then you start wrapping, and as you wrap, you let the duct tape stretch, electric tape stretch, and you push kind of like this, and you just keep going around. Just keep going, and as you go and you push like this, you keep stretching it, and it closes the end of the sound tube in. Whoops. Okay, so now you can see it's much smaller. It's narrowed, and you can see here that now it actually fits inside here. You can stab this through with one hand. So next step is you get a little grease. You can use WD-40. I like grease because nice and slick right on the end as well. So you can literally do this with one hand. And look at that. It's all the way through. So, especially the guys with the S550 15 to 17 Mustangs, or up to 19 even. This can be a little bit of a challenge because the firewall hole is drilled pretty low, and you kind of have to reach your left arm down between the engine and the shock tower, and it makes it a little difficult. But if you do it this way, you can reach down there with your left arm and you can punch this through. One of the keys is kind of help it guide yourself is to have a flashlight and shine a flashlight through on the other side of the firewall. So as you're leaning over with your left arm, you can see the hole, and you can just line it up with it narrowed. You can just stab it right through. You've got to use lube though. If you don't use the lube, you're going to fight this. Then on the other side, just a little score with the razor blade. Tape comes right off, and beautiful. And then of course you're going to put your diaphragm cap on. I like to get everything, have a little bit of lube on it. Makes things slide in so much easier. And boom, diaphragm cap is in, it's sealed. And now you got a fully installed sound tube through the firewall. Took literally minutes, when I know a lot of guys fight with this trying to get it in. So this little tip right here makes it so much easier. Anyways, good luck.